First up, let's talk about inbound warm leads, okay? So let's first handle the idea or the definition of a warm lead. This is somebody who has a pre-existing relationship or is a direct referral, okay? So I love warm leads because there's some level of pre-existing trust and rapport. It may even be borrowed, right? Maybe you have Justin, who you already know, this is a great friend, and they need to do another deal. Or it could be Justin's friend, John, and John is borrowing trust and rapport from Justin, who said great things like, oh, this person's a great agent, you need to call them. All right, so these are warm leads. Inbound means they're making initial contact. We're going to categorize these warm leads in two different ways, these warm inbound leads in two different ways. One, when they come in by text or social media message, all right? And the second is when they come in by a phone call. First, let's handle warm inbound texts or social media messages. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, John, thank you so much for reaching out. I'm super excited to have the opportunity to help you make a purchase. Do you have time to hop on the phone for a quick 15-minute phone call so I can find out more about your wants and needs, okay? I'm very intentional about this wording. I say a quick 15-minute phone call so that we are kind of reducing the commitment that they're making on the phone. A lot of people are not comfortable on the phone. They don't want to be on the phone. I'm saying quick. I'm saying 15 minutes so that they know they're not going to be on the phone with me for an hour getting interviewed, all right? So quick 15 minutes. And then I intentionally say your needs and wants, or your needs, wants, and goals, because it's about them. And I want to establish that right up front, okay? A lot of people think of sales as being incredibly persuasive or very intentional with their words, where they're trying to convert motivated people or unmotivated people to motivated so they can get more sales. And I just do not think about sales at all in that way, okay? I'm trying to find the already motivated people. I'm going to identify their wants, needs, and their goals, and then I'm going to be of maximum service to them because our boats are already moving the same direction and it allows for a very successful relationship, okay? Again, I am not personally trying to get unmotivated people super motivated. I mean, there's ways to do that. If I identify that there's a really easy hurdle in the way, of course, I'm going to do overcomes. And if I believe that this is the best thing for somebody to do, of course, I'm going to guide and consult them. But I'm not trying to pull people off the street who have literally no interest in buying a home and convert them to buyers. I mean, I guess that would be cool, but that's not the aim of my business, okay? So inbound warm lead text or social media messages, I say that intentionally. If they say, yes, I can get on the phone, sounds good, I'm ready and available right now. Hop on the phone and do our LP Mama or our ISA checklist, that script. That's going to be in a future video, okay? So just skip ahead to that. If they say, oh no, so sorry, I'm on lunch break, I got to head back to my desk right now, say, okay, no biggie, I have availability, and then give 2 times for the next 2 days, all right? I'm very intentional. I don't say, hey, when are you available next? Or, oh, what's your availability the next few days? Those are very vague general questions. You are a professional and you need to act like a professional right off the bat. I'm not going to be randomly available at any time that this person's available. I'm a professional. I have a full schedule that I am intentional about, and I have availability today at 10 a.m. and 5 p.m., tomorrow at 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. What works best for you, okay? If they say, oh, those times are really tough for me, then you can say, all right, what's your availability? You know, I can do my best to make time, or we can start rolling through it in text message. I do really try to get somebody on the phone as best I can because I think it's best to talk there. A lot of stuff can be misunderstood through text message, but sometimes people really want to stay in text or a Facebook or Instagram message, and that's okay. I can start rolling through LP Mama and my ISA checklist through text, and if I have to do that, that's fine. If an inquiry comes in from a phone call, then I know this person is already, they like phone calls probably, right? They're comfortable calling me either because of our pre-existing relationship, we're very close, or they're just somebody who prefers to be on the phone, right? Maybe it's somebody's referred them to me and maybe they kick it old school and they like being on the phone way more, all right? That is fine. They've already established that they have some time. I say, hey, John, thank you so much for the phone call. I'm so excited for the opportunity to be of service. Did anybody refer you to me? Or, if I don't know them, did anybody refer you to me? I just want to make sure I can say thank you. They'll tell me who it is. If they're not a referral, I know them. Just say, hey, John, thanks so much. I'm so excited to help. Do you have 15 minutes so we can roll right through this? They're going to say yes or no. Most of the time they're going to say yes. We're going to roll through the LP Mama or the ISA checklist, which is going to be really helpful. But that's it. Really important notes here. which I guess I'm going to talk more about in the LP Mama or the ISA checklist, is you need to be taking notes every single time you're on the phone with somebody, especially during LP Mama or the ISA checklist when you're doing the actual buyer consult. But even on this initial phone call, I start taking notes right on my iPhone because I never know when a piece of information is going to become useful, right, in the future. So that's it. Let's move on to the next video.